guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, I want to continue block sanding the pieces of the kit. I did see some suggestions from you guys to be using some of the filler primer first before the guide coat, and then spray the guide coat and then block sand. So that's what I'm going to try. The next thing I want to do is fill in some of the pinholes that I have. I have some really good filler for that. I will show you guys that in the video. And the last thing I want to do is I want to build some bottoms for each of the fenders, so that way there's not a huge gap between the side skirt and the edge of the fender. And then I want to make some mud guards for the inside of the fenders, so that way when you look at it, it looks very clean and finished.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Alright guys, so I spent the last couple of days really dialing in these fenders, making sure that all the last little touches are taken care of. The other thing that I've been focusing on is making sure that the bottoms and the mud guards are on to the fenders. Let me show you where those are at right now. So what I've done is I've taken fiberglass and resin and made these sheets out of it, and then I cut it so that way I had pieces for each of the pieces of the kit. So now this is under here, this will be a nice bottom, and then I'll have a nice piece that goes up along here to make a mud guard. So it'll end up looking like this, smoothed over. This one's still got to have a little bit of touch-up done to it. This is the fender I've been having so much trouble with. But once I get it taken care of, then all of the mud guards will look like that. Say hi, Nicole.
Hi.
There you go. So the next step to get the car finished is to go ahead and cut the front fenders. That way I can make sure that I have full range of motion in my steering rack and I'm not gonna hit anything on the sides of the car or hit parts of the fender with the wheels. So that's the next step. So what I'm gonna do first is go ahead and tape off the front fender on the driver's side. And then what I'll be able to do is take a Sharpie and make a mark of where I want my cut to be. And then after that, I'll have some exposed metal there and I'll file it down, sand it down to make sure it's nice and smooth. And when I go to paint, all of that exposed metal will be covered. That way it doesn't rust. I know some of you guys have expressed in the comments that you guys are worried about the holes that I've already drilled in the sides of the car, the holes for the hood latches and everything. All of that will be taken care of when I go to paint pieces of the car. That way it's all done at once and I don't have to do it in stages. So I'll knock it all out at the end. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the tape and then I can make my line. Alright guys, well I finally cut my car. It was a very nerve-wracking process, but I think it turned out really well. I'm excited with where the lines are. I think it's pretty even. And now when I turn the tires, I can get about 1.5 turns of the steering wheel. So I still need to take off some of the inside area where the tires are still hitting, but there's a lot more room. And so now what I can do is put the fenders back on. Now I know where everything is sitting and I can fix it from there. But now that the fenders are cut, I can go ahead and get back to work on the kit. So when it's done, it's ready to go. Now I do still have to cut the rear fenders. I'm gonna save that for the next video, but I wanna get these knocked out so I could go ahead and just see how everything works, how everything looks. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys are excited for the progress, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you guys have not already, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. That way you guys can see the next video when I cut the rear fenders on my car. And then also, if you guys have any helpful tips or suggestions or positive comments, you guys can leave those in the comment section down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. And then if you guys want to see more content on the car, you guys can check out my Instagram. The link is going to be in the description box down below. But anyways, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.